All right, Dan, will you dispense the character sheets?
I would be glad to. Thank you, sir.
Tonight, Duncan will be portraying Kumail's character, Chris de Burgh.
Yeah, you're Chris de Burgh. You wrote the song Lady in Red and performed it.
Okay.
He's a human rogue, thief. What is he, Spencer?
He's a human rogue.
Spencer, I love when you're in character.
Well, yeah.
I love it.
The thing is, the thing nobody realizes is I'm always a character.
You are.
I just switch it up. It's not funny. It's not meant to be funny. That's the honest truth. Again, not funny.
Thank you.
It's not
that time it was funny.
It's not that you become when you start dungeon mastering, you don't become a different Spencer. You just become a more resonant. You become a little bit more mellifluous.
Yes, I do.
Can I carve a message into my skin for Kumail the next time he plays?
Yeah, do like fuck with him for sure.
Great.
I mean, there's a lot of whatever. Yeah, it's like phone jacking.
This is great.
Like whenever Aaron's not here, Jeff fucks something that Aaron owns.
It happened one time. Last time I fucked and murdered a spider.
That was fucking weird. And I mean, it was I listened to that, and it was like that was as weird as I remembered it. A guy turned into a spider. Now it was my fault, but and we brutalized it out of self-defense
and then it attacked us, and then you guys kept trying. You guys kept trying to bring it back to life and make friends with it.
And you I put a blanket over its head.
I had violent
because I thought we were
with
going to have kill it, and I was like, I'm sorry, we did this to you. You had sex with it and whispered in its ear, we're going to let you live.
But he did that while the spider was asleep.
But if you, but there was some circuitous conditional statement. We're gonna let you live, but
I'm gonna fuck you every night.
I'm gonna fuck you every night.
Yeah.
And then you killed it. You're like Ted Bundy.
I was putting. It was a commentary on the chaos that had preceded that.
It was a commentary on.
We kept hurting it and then trying to save it, hurting it and trying to save it. So I fucked it, told it I was going to fuck it forever, and then.
Dan, are we actually playing now?
You can call it a commentary. You became the BTK killer.
I'm a barbarian.
He was misunderstood.
I'm a barbarian, Dan. I'm whimsical. All right, Spencer, if you would get us up to speed.
When we last met, our heroes were following the mysterious wanderer Breffy into a web-slung stand of black pillars on the mysterious and dark shadow plane. Immediately after fleeing a forest fire set off by Sharpie's fireball, the wizard blasted the new webby obstacle to shreds with a second fireball. Upon doing this, Breffy fell to his knees and began shape-shifting into a monstrosity. After a brief discussion, the gang leapt into action. Mulrain fired arrows and Quark detached 3 limbs with a single critical strike. Then a monkey was summoned, or a fiendish ape or something. Chris de Burgh soothed the savage Breffy, who surrendered rather anticlimactically. Feeling the intense bloodlust from the unsatisfying and peaceful end of combat, the barbarian expressed himself in the only way he could: violence and sexual deviance. After promising the clearly unconscious shapeshifter his life would be spared, Quark drove his sword directly through the spider's skull, mid-coitus, bringing an end to his miserable, tormented life. But with their guide and the only ally they had on the shadow plane murdered, how would they recover their shadows and return home?
Spencer!
Yes! Shit.
I stand by my actions. I stand by my actions.
You were only cleaning up a mess I made. I experienced I was feeling like we had been moving too slowly. So I started casting fireball everywhere.
Yeah, you were willy-nilly.
It made sense given the circumstances. You wouldn't have known. You were trying to make momentum. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay, so what's the state of affairs around us right now?
Well, right now I should at first mention, Sharpie, you're out of level 3 spells, so you have level 1 and 2 spells left, but you have to like sleep a whole night before you regain your level 3 spells.
But I'm level 5.
That's true.
I don't have any level 5 spells?
No, it's weird. It's like
You're weird.
I would never deny that.
The answer to your question, Greg, is never.
What?
I said the answer to your question is never.
Thank you.
Never.
Okay.
Sorry,
There's
never.
only
What
two
the
answers.
hell?
One's
Well, because
if you're in the Navy, and 2, never.
that was one of those moments where no one else is thinking the same thing you are. Well, because you asked when we were starting, and I was sitting here nervous that you were unhappy.
Never.
So that's
No, I'm not unhappy at all. I'm ecstatic.
Oh, did you have a
think-
heart out? Did you need to go?
No.
No,
Okay.
no. Sorry.
I'd adore to smoke some pot, but we'll
Okay.
wait.
Me too.
Thank you.
Thanks to the.
If we had a
the-
vaporizer, we could do it right indoors.
Great.
Thanks to the young woman who played Maureen last week. It was great.
She
Oh,
fired
hello.
2 arrows.
Hi. How are you? I'm good. Good. All right. Sorry.
What was your name again, young lady? Stephanie. Yeah,
Thank you,
she fired
Stephanie.
2 arrows and...
Correct.
All right, Spencer, I examine the surroundings.
Hi.
Standing in the burned ruins of the ebon thicket, you survey your surroundings. The burned webs are slick and shiny on the remains of the crumbled pillars, burnt by spent fireballs. You've created a pretty large clearing from all the fire, and where before was a large vision-obscuring barrier of webbing, you can now see clearly. And through the gap, you can see a ripply waving mass, far off in the distance. But to the south, you hear the approaching of hooves.
Oh, shit. Tylenol with codeine? What are you doing here?
Well, and I go from rags to
By the
riches.
flaming balls of Kathy Lee Gifford. Once again, I find myself in your company, for my entire forest has been decimated, burned to the ground, says I. What villains are these who would come to my homeland, the place where I was foaled, the place where my horn did grow? I am, of course, a unicorn and therefore immortal, but the place where I did once stride upon my 4 legs, unbelievably, has now been rendered useless, and I find myself in another dimension, this one with you. Greetings, hail, and salutations, says I. Word up. Yo, pretty ladies around the world. I see that thou art gathered, and thou art still as ugly and hunchhead as I remembered, whilst I remain beautiful, pristine white, with a golden horn that spiraleth toward the heavens.
Tylenol, how come ye to the shadow plane?
The shadow place I must cometh to, in order that the place where I am frometh is burned thucketh down.
I feel like I might have done that.
To be serious?
It was an accident.
Thou art my brother, did we not swear?
I swore I didn't. We were on a shadow plane. I think I cast fireball, and I think things we do here may affect other places. I made a boo-boo.
Surely 'twas not malfeasance on thine part. You will find that within a unicorn beateth 2 things. 1, a member extravagant and wild. And 2, a heart that encompasseth all. Forgiveness I bestow upon all of thee for destroying the land I am from.
Thank you.
Tylenol, we've lost our shadows. Our shadows were ripped apart from us, and they've ran off into the middle darkness.
The fuck thou say?
The fuck I don't say.
Shadows not have thee?
No, we're in the shadow
No.
plane. They up and ran.
Inconvenient most I find this. Even in the brightness of thy noonday, find thou no shadow to follow thee upon the ground?
No.
Guys, I don't feel good. I don't feel like myself.
Christopher
right
Berg,
now.
what is it?
I don't know. I don't really. I think I have some form of amnesia. Perhaps in this battle, something happened to me because I have this compulsion at this moment to start slicing off my own fingers.
Oh my God!
Don't do it.
Chris, you
Oh, Jolie Evangelina from the 90s. Thou art but a cutter.
Yes, it's cutting. You know, I want to carve. I mean, I'm going to just show you guys. I can't get this thought out of my mind. I'm just going to carve it into my arm, and then we'll get back to finding our shadows. So I pull out my dagger, wipe the poison off, and I carve into my arm.
Wipe that poison dagger.
Yeah. I carve into my arm something very strange that doesn't make sense probably to any of us. I carve into my arm. How can you have a video game podcast and not play StarCraft 2?
Wow.
That's some strange cryptic.
I don't know what it means. I just wanted to do it.
Parochial thy vent. I have horn plus 11 and 1d8 plus 10 damage. Can I help in that respect?
You could stab him with your horn. It wouldn't help. It would hurt.
Stab me with your horn, unicorn.
Since thou demandeth it, shall I? Yes.
Yeah.
Snorf.
Ow!
Snorf is the noise that maketh when my horn doth stabbeth into thine.
No.
Sharp. Somehow satisfying.
Honing for many days have I been.
Me too.
Chris, may I offer up my bedroll and some flint and steel so you may write a note?
No, I already carved it into my arm.
The damage
It's there.
is done.
I could use a bandage. I'm bleeding a little bit, but it's there. I think it's gonna scar permanently. That's on me permanently.
You guys stop! This shadow plane is driving us insane.
Spencer, how far off is that shimmering, wavy thing up ahead?
It's about 50 feet away. There's a couple pillars in front of it obscuring it, but it's mostly in plain view.
I hop astride Tylenol with codeine, and I say, "On Tylenol to the shimmery mass."
Oh, barbarian, thou hast mounted me once again. And fulfilled do I feel. Prance, prance, toward the light do I fly. Follow closely, shall ye, even you with moderate wounds, that I shall heal because I have the
Don't
power.
heal. Doesn't need healing.
Okay, fuck it.
Needs no healing, oh kind unicorn.
Oh, thou masochist, lie, will
Let
let
it
thy wallow in thy
scar
pain. Skip, skip, and prance, and here we are.
You you head towards the undulating black barrier. It wavers and ripples slowly like a massive black ooze, but
I'll say.
but appears to be the
Steady, boy, steady.
Steady.
but appears to be in the shape of a massive wrought iron fence made out of thick, shifting shadows.
I shove my arm in it.
You shove your arm in.
Sweet Maria.
Are you trying to kill Camille's character?
Your arm into the shadow part or the space between the shadow
Well,
part?
now I feel bad. I don't do it.
No, do it. Follow your
I
heart.
shove my arm into the shadow part.
You shove your arm into the shadow part, and it strikes with a clang.
Oh,
Like
it's
metal.
It's metal.
It appears that. Or it sounds that way. It doesn't appear that way. It appears like shadows.
I shove my arm in 3 times, and it goes clang, clang, clang.
With a trolley. Ding, ding, ding with the bell. Zing, zing, zing.
Easy Tylenol, easy boy.
Not gay am I, but case not I make for it.
Silently, you see what appears to be several black tendrils shooting out of the ground beneath the wall. They connect with your feet and wrap up your arms and legs, and you feel yourself bound, you and Krista Berg.
Who in Christaberg?
Quark and Krista Berg, the ones who shoved their hands through the fence there.
I'm trapped! Just kill me, unicorn!
Can't I use my dodge ability to get away from that?
Not in this case, because you were like reaching into it.
Oh, okay.
Don't I have any power in this instance?
You could stab someone with your horn.
Those shadows that doth beleaguer my friends, shall I poink my fucking horn at? Scraunch. Take that, O shadow, and fucketh off into the night, thee.
You strike the shadow, but it does not waver.
What the fuck? Bad unicorn luck, that.
So Mulrain and Sharpie are seeing this happen, about 30 feet
Sharpie.
away.
Yeah, right.
Happy polylogies.
Is Coco a shadow still? Is she
Yeah,
nearby?
Coco's still Shadow Coco. You're with her.
Coco's her horse. Great.
Does Coco feel jealous of Tylenol with codeine? 'Cause Jeff's paying codeine a lot of attention.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. but you wouldn't be able to know by looking at her.
Coco's my horse.
And I
Dig.
Yeah, and I fucked her horse once or twice.
He raped my horse.
Jesus. To be sure.
All right, so it's a fence-shaped thing that's like shadowy.
It's like a shadowy fence, and
And
out
we
of the
can't get on
bottom
the other
of
side of it?
Well, I mean, you haven't.
How high is it?
It's 30 feet tall. There's a large gate set in it.
There's a large gate set in it.
Yeah.
But if I touch it, there's going to be tendrils on me.
I mean, you don't know that.
You didn't
for
say
sure.
that.
Is this
Third
a time for
time's
the
the
rope
charm.
tracker?
What's up?
Is this a good time for my rope tracker?
Well, they are. It is
'Cause
a
it's shadows.
visible fence.
Oh, I see.
I'll tell
Okay.
you what it's time for. What will soon be a new favorite among my spell things. Well, wait, you said I have...
No level 3 spells.
No level 3 spells?
Yeah, man, you run out of spells sometimes.
I motion
you could
to
sleep
Sharpie.
for 8 hours. Sorry, what?
I'm sorry. I motioned to Sharpie to ride over to the fence on Coco.
What do I have left?
You have all your level 1 and 2 spells, just not the level 3s. Shit. You get 3 of those per day.
Perhaps the shadow rope is susceptible to blood. I bite my own tongue and spit the blood at the shadow rope. Does it affect it at all?
Awesome thinking.
Okay.
For those of you keeping track at home, Christaberg has now inflicted 18 points of damage on himself.
How many does he have left?
Wait, I don't want to die.
I would like
I
to
have
formally
50.
thank again the young woman who played me last week.
I, however, can cure moderate wounds.
That's
Don't
true.
bother. There are other things to worry about.
Don't
Mike.
kill Kumal's
I'm
character.
not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna drain him a bit. I've got 50 hit points. There's plenty left to spare.
All right, fuck it.
I seem
Chris,
to have...
Sorry.
So we...
Yeah. I love you.
It's a romantic comedy. I seem to have found a spell under level 1 called Jump, Jump, Jump,
Okay.
Jump, Jump, Jump,
Casting jump. Your legs are wrapped
over
in
30
arcane.
feet
my
of
love.
fence. Yow! Jump, 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 jump.
Go ahead and jump. Right?
Over 30 feet of fence.
Over 30 feet.
I see a 30 feet fence is standing right there in front of me. Ow! And it doesn't matter that you deprive me of spells from level 3. Ow! Because I'm going to cast jump.
Jump.
Might as well jump.
Jump.
Over the fence.
Sing, sing, sing went my heartstrings.
From the moment I met him, I fell. He said hello.
Yeah, that happens. You jump over the fence. You're now on the other side of the fence.
Yow!
Sharpie, can you hear me?
Yow!
Can you do, Can you disentangle me and Krista Berg from these shadow tendrils?
You don't have to disentangle me. I'll just stay here. You guys go ahead.
Lady in red.
Well, I don't. I'm hoping. I'm hoping that from the other side I can get the gate open.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I didn't want to touch it from the other side.
Yeah, good idea. Get to work, Jack.
What were you going to do there, Mulright?
I was going to take my sack.
I detest when anyone even nibbles at my sack.
Steady.
I was going to take my sack and loop through some of my rope and create a shadow gate retriever.
Okay. Which does?
It gets anyone out of any kind of gate.
Uh-huh.
And I throw it at Chris.
Okay.
I also say, Chris, can I have some of your stuff?
Yeah, what do you want? Yeah, sure. Let's see, hold on. You know what? Just take it all. You just take it all. It seems like I've got hold on a second. I'm sick of
You said you were going to weaken him, not give away all your shit.
That's weak. I'm going to give you, pick one thing. Pick the unicorn is sensitive. Pick one thing.
Of course I'm sensitive. I'm a unicorn.
You don't want any of my stuff?
What?
You don't want any of my stuff, Codeine?
Nothing need I.
I don't even know.
I am complete at every moment.
I throw my sack over Chris.
It
Thank
lands over Chris.
And I yank him out.
Well,
I try. I attempt to yank him out.
Fuck howdy.
let's see here. That's a weird thing to have happen. His neck doesn't snap. The bag slides off his head, and nothing happens. Sharpie, so are you at the gate, right?
Yeah, I go to that gate. So now, and I was thinking of casting knock, but I can't tell because I think I lost one of my spell sheets.
Yeah, I must have lost it.
I can't tell if knock is a level 2 spell.
Knock's a level 2 spell.
Okay, I was gonna try to cast knock on it without touching it. I don't want to touch this stuff. Does it knock open?
Yeah. With a loud knocking sound. Sound.
Motherfucker!
The gate is blasted open.
Oh!
Immediately, your binds are dissolved, and you can free your limbs again.
Thank God.
But you hear a sound behind you, Sharpie, coming out of the sound behind you. Words are a thing.
I turn around and examine my surround bit behind me.
You see 6 shadowy humanoids approaching.
Oh.
I hold my hand up in friendly greeting.
One of them holds their hand up. It appears to be the shape of a blade.
Wait, what?
One of them holds their hand up. It appears to be the shape of a blade.
One of them holds their hand up?
Yeah, what's your armor class?
Their hand... I'll answer that in 1 second. You said their hand is the shape of a blade?
They have knife hands.
Like Ryan Reynolds' character from the Wolverine movie?
Yeah.
All right. Or they're just holding a sword?
Nah, it's the shape of a blade. It's like muted into a blade. Definitely muted into a blade. And it strikes you, dealing 12 damage.
Jesus.
My armor class, by the way, is 1,000,000.
I can cure medium wounds.
That's true. Definitely you can.
Can I, am I able to hide in the shadows?
You can try, definitely.
No, only Stevie Nicks is.
You attempt to conceal yourselves in the shadows. Hopefully the shadowy figures
I will
won't
cure
see you.
you with my medium healing wound healing powers. Let me squat upon thine face and dispense the mucus that does make one whole again.
Healing 19 hit points of damage.
Whoa!
Wow.
To me?
Yeah, that brings you back to full health.
You can. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out.
Does anyone have a sheet on their stuff that has level 2 spells on it?
Are you fucking joking? I have a
next
piece of
time.
fucking graphite paper here with me.
Not me.
How many of these shadow warriors are there?
There's 6 of them.
I fire 2 arrows Thanks, guys. At this.
You know, now you can fire 3 arrows.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
You got a magic bow.
Whoa! I fire 3 arrows. Duncan, it's been 2 arrows for so long.
Wait, while she fires the arrows, I quickly use my knife to pry off 3 of my fingernails, and then I try to do a backstab on one of the shadow beings.
Do you hate Kumail Nanjiani?
I love Kumail. I don't like his character.
Oh, it'd be
2
so
of the
funny if you
arrows
hated
plant
Kumail.
themselves in the figure, dealing 9 damage. At the same time, you attempt your backstab maneuver. But it doesn't seem to go as
They
planned.
smile in your face all the time. They won't take.
All right,
your
so
place.
what is the arrangement of these figures? Where are they standing in relationship to us?
There's about 3 that are up on Sharpie, and he's inside this gate, and you guys are outside this gate. And then there's 3 farther back.
Didn't he bust the gate open?
He did from the inside, but they're farther inside.
So can I come through the gate?
Definitely.
Okay, I jump through the gate and take and I do a flaming sword attack on the nearest figure.
That happens.
You got
With
that
your
right.
flaming sword, you charge directly towards the most menacing of the shadow shapes and
The darkness.
slice an incredible slice across the dark foe, dealing some damage. Oh shit! Oh, that was almost off the table. Dealing 16 damage.
Yeah.
I can't wait to find out what the non-conflict resolution of this encounter would have been.
The
Hello, we brought you a shadow cake.
guy had a sword
Cut
for
you.
a hand, right?
And
The
he
lead
cut- and he
shadow
hurt
falls.
you.
All I did was
yeah,
jump
he
over his
attacked you.
tendril-having shadow fence and open the door.
The rest of the shadows pour out. They actually flow past Sharpie and directly towards Mulrain and Chris.
Ooh, may I summon a magical beast?
After this, you can.
Can I apologize?
Can I kick some mighty fucking dick?
All of those things can happen in due time, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get some attack rolls out of the way. It'll be a blast.
Are you okay?
No. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm having the best time. Objectively. Anyway, 2 of the shadow creatures approach Mulrain and Chris and strike deadly blows on their arms and legs with their bladed limbs, dealing some damage. Oh, shit. Mulrain takes 15 damage, and Chris de Burgh takes 9.
Oh.
The other 2 shadows, one of their limbs become hazy and smoky like hazy and smoke. And their limb, and the smoke that they have for their now limbs flows directly into the throat of Quark, as if attempting to strangle him. You feel a dark presence invade your body.
It won't be the last time.
Oh shit! Not with that costume on.
You feel yourself choking and like it's getting harder to move, but otherwise you're not affected. And I mean, you're choking, but yeah.
All right. Can I respond to that, or do I?
Who moved first? I think this is Mulrain's turn now.
I summon magical beast.
Okay, so you can summon some sort of magical beast with that
Shadow
spell.
Eater.
Nope. Close. Let's edit this out, this whole thing. Squid. She can't summon a squid, that's the thing. Dire rat, eagle, monkey, octopus, owl, porpoise, snake, wolf.
Porpoise. Summon the porpoise. Summon the porpoise.
You guys always want aquatic creatures to be summoned to terrestrial space. You're like a 4chan message board. Like you just want to see suffering. You just want to watch a creature die in front of you.
You can imagine that without us doing anything. It's not visually happening. I'm just
Because this
explaining it.
creature reads to me as the most fearless and maniacal, I summon the monkey.
Nice.
With a snap of your fingers and a wave of your arms, a monkey leaps into existence.
Cover me When I sleep, cover me. Nobody? Peter Gabriel?
Don't you know you gotta...
He appears as he's like jumping through the air.
Yeah, he jumps like he dissolves into existence, jumping directly onto one of the shadow creatures, and is now on his head, trying to like beat him or like pummel him or rip his hair out. But it's not going so well. It's not doing any damage.
It tickles me.
I remember my first time summoning a monkey.
I was 13 the first time I summoned the monkey.
Oh boy.
I was in the bathroom. My mom was like, "Get out of there!" And I was like, "What are you doing?"
I yell out encouragingly, "Go Marbles, go!"
Marbles.
That happens. Yeah, that happens. It's Chris's turn.
Go marbles, go.
Marble.
Is our goal to delight these foes into a submission? Does he have a little hat on?
Yeah, put a birthday hat on him. Just have him dance around. Maybe a little...
I just love the juxtaposition of Spencer in a bad mood, so serious, and having to say, "You summon a monkey." He appears. Sorry.
I'm not in a bad mood, you guys.
No, I know. I'm sorry, Spencer.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
It's okay.
So, what did the monkey do to the shadow things?
He didn't do any damage.
Well, you delighted them.
He delighted them.
Yeah, it certainly was entertaining
They
for all
called
of
their
us.
wives and told them that they loved their wives, their shadow wives. That's what happened.
I'm watching an ape named Marbles try to attack me. I just wanted to make sure you're okay, darling. I'll be home after 8.
So it's Chris's turn. That's Duncan.
Oh, sorry. Well,
I eat a high cholesterol breakfast.
so
I burned my bridges.
have we heard any of these things at all? Like how are
I knocked one down, right?
so one,
Yeah, you cut one down. It's not moving.
it's not moving. So I go to that being and try to give him CPR. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that. Do we have maybe we should run. Does it seem like we can run, you guys? Why don't we just run?
Jump upon my back, all of ye,
Yeah,
and
and
you on Coco and whatnot.
And I could throw my blinding bombs at the shadow beasts, and then we'll just get the fuck out of here.
Most of that plan is good, other than the fact that like only 2 people can fit on a
I'm not
unicorn.
running.
Yeah.
I've been running my whole life.
I'll stay behind as a distraction. You guys go.
Leave him, he is too slow. For he is Kamal's character, and shall live to die another day.
Well, we have Shadow Coco too, right?
Yeah, so that's 4 people. Yes.
Fucking let's do it.
Not running.
Why?
I feel a
I didn't expect to be asked that.
I feel a monologue coming on.
Jump upon my back. Be not shy.
What if Hitler had run from...
World War II would have been 6 months instead of 5.5 years.
He did. He killed
All right,
himself.
that's- first example off the top of my head, wrong one to grab.
Okay, shitty example.
What if everyone Hitler fought had run?
Then there would
What
have
if
been.
George Washington ran from the Delaware?
Then the
What
Hessian.
if dirt ran from itself? The sky would be made of dirt.
He's right.
What if
He's right. We should stay and fight these invincible shadow beings.
We
He's
sent
right. I'm
Marbles the
convinced.
monkey out. After Marbles, do I have any fucking powers here that I can?
You can stomp on people. You can stab people with your horn.
Watch me fucking work. Let's go rodeo on these dicks.
All right.
So you want to stab them?
Honey, I want to do everything I can to get out of this.
Great groups,
If he ain't
everybody.
gonna run, then I'm gonna kick ass.
Spencer,
What's up? Oh, I'm just resolving an attack real quick. Hold up, you guys.
Terrific.
You deal, charging towards one of the shadowy foes. You strike him directly with your horn, dealing 16 damage.
Nice.
That is precisely what I'm talking about.
What?
Mic bump.
Bump.
Was there a question?
So how many foes are
Let
left
me know
now?
when it's my turn.
There's still 5.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, I didn't get to throw my blinding bombs.
That's true. I thought you changed your mind up.
I did. I could still throw the.
You could throw all sorts of stuff, man.
Oh,
Throw
okay.
the blinding bombs and then let's kick ass.
So I throw to create a distraction. I take just like one small hit from one of my vials of acid and throw 3 smoke bombs. I throw 3 blinding bombs at the shadow beasts.
Throwing 3 blinding bombs at the feet of the shadow
Just
beast.
sounds like a euphemism that a drunk uncle would use at Thanksgiving.
Let me throw one of my blinding bombs on you. This is the worst Thanksgiving ever. I feel hurty.
That's just the blinding bombs. I don't know what's happening.
Spencer, if we lose you, we're fucked.
What is happening? Blinding bombs. Yeah, no, they work. The people are blind now.
What? Oh.
Jump upon my back and Coco's back and let's fucketh off.
I'm not running.
It's not running, it's called galloping. Discretion is the better part of valor. Be not thy so proud. Love hath no pride when I call out your name.
And where will we go? To a place where there's no more shadow people with swords for hands?
Jesus, fuck, you burned my forest to the ground, you cocksucker. Can't you fucking jump on my back and run with me for a while?
Is it possible though that these shadows, if we vanquish these shadow people, that we'll get our shadows back? That maybe they're the embodiments of our shadows in some way? Or no? Are they just guardians of like
Makes sense to me in
it
a
makes
lazy
sense.
Katzenbergian way.
You looking at them, they don't seem like they look like your shadows, but that still might be the case.
Can I give Marbles some of my arrows?
Would you toss them to her?
It's a she.
Whoa! You thought Marbles was a guy?
I did. I thought he was a plucky little fellow. Yeah. I give Madame Marbles 5 of my arrows, and I say, "What? You know what to do with these." The idea being that Marbles is going to take those arrows and stab the shadows in the head. Mm-hmm. He's gonna because Marbles is very agile, and he's a monkey. She's a monkey. She's a monkey.
That's true.
But she identifies as male gender-wise, but her sexuality is female.
What's happening? Arrows?
Yeah. Marbles is going to try to stab 5 shadows with 5 arrows.
Marbles has something to prove.
As it happens, Marbles doesn't have anything to prove. Anyway, you give her the arrows, but she doesn't seem very confused. What is happening?
A good time.
Yeah.
Okay, so Marbles doesn't have anything to prove. So, side question: with these magical beasts, do they have no wants, or they're just fucking animals? Or do they have personalities?
I don't know. You can't.
Well, you just told me how Marbles felt.
That I said she didn't have anything to prove.
Yeah.
That's a possession. Something to prove, right? You possess something to prove.
Well, I was thinking, like, I don't know, like Marbles' parents said, "Hey, Marbles, you'll never amount to anything. You'll never murder a shadow creature."
Well, it brings up an interesting question. When we summon these beasts, where do they come from?
They come from an alternate plane, actually. Yeah.
Where they're just hanging out?
Yeah. Well,
So they have lives of their own?
Yeah, they have it, and then they get pulled through, and then they're confused, and they attack whatever looks the most threatening.
So Marbles might have had something to prove, maybe. But you're saying that Marbles doesn't.
I'm saying, I'll redact that
Spencer,
and say that there's no way of knowing.
Should I fuck Marbles?
I
Yes.
swear to God, no!
Let's make sure that Marbles has something to prove.
I'm only asking. I'm not saying I'm going to. I'm saying should I or should I not fuck Marbles?
I can't say what you should or shouldn't do.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Yes.
If you're gonna fuck the monkey,
Yes.
will you fuck me first?
All right.
I will
Look.
sever my emotional ties with Marbles.
You know what?
if you
Actually,
just-
fuck me after you fuck the monkey.
Why waste a chance to get extra dimensional AIDS?
Well, yeah.
But right now, Krista Berg, I like where you're going with this, but right now we dazzled these shadow figures. They're blinded right now.
Yep.
That's
the time to fuck, my man.
Look, I'm hard as a fucking diamond right now.
Me too.
I would like to cast Charm Person on one of the shadow creatures when it's my turn, because it's a level 1 spell. Charm Person.
It has no effect.
I go into a barbarian rage. I go into a berserk rage. Okay. I jump astride Marbles, and I take out my far sword and I go on Marbles, and we run towards him. And taking out my far sword, I hold it out like a clothesline and try to slice through all of them like I'm cutting down them all like a bunch of trees.
How big do you think Marbles is?
I was
Little.
5'5".
Hey, make Ryan size.
I guess I could have done a better. I was always thinking of Marbles as like a marmoset size, like so. Even for a gnome.
Okay. First, forget Marbles. I jump astride Tylenol. I go, Tylenol, it's you and me, baby.
Let's roll.
I jump astride Tylenol's back. In a berserker rage, and I grab a fistful of mane, and I pull Marbles toward me, and I go, we're gonna go in there. Two separate people, but we're coming out one.
Fucked monkey.
And I give him a little spur, a little boot into his haunches, and I go on, and I unsheathe my far sword and try to slice down the shadow figures.
Okay, so all of this is happening, but you're still being like strangulated by that shadow.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that.
That's still, you're choking, but this stuff can still be happening.
Okay.
So with your far sword strike, you attempt to attack as many of the shadow creatures as you possibly can.
At a full gallop astride Tylenol with codeine.
At a full gallop astride Tylenol with codeine, you unleash a far sword blast directly towards the shadow creatures, hitting merely 2 of them.
Oh, cock.
That's still good.
Spencer.
That's still good. I don't know why I framed it that way.
Yeah, two is good.
2's great, you guys. Dealing 11 damage and 17 damage. One of the shadows falls, slain. The other is still standing. You're faced with 4. You might want to cover time there. 10:03.
Might want to what?
Oh,
Time for time.
he's saying we're never going to finish this fight. In
Well,
time to-
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, well, I say we end on a bang. We take let's pick one of them and knock this. Knock
Well
him out.
done, barbarian. Look at those that you have slain and the others that are still standing.
Wait, does this mean the game's about to end?
I hope
Chris,
so.
Chris, do you have a sword I can have?
Yeah. But do I have hair?
Yeah, you have hair.
Okay, before the game ends, with my dagger, I cut all my hair off. All of it's gone. I just swipe chunks with my dagger, and then I give you take my hair cutting dagger.
Oh, well, thank you. I was just gonna, but
I
I'll
freeze
take
time
it.
and do a crazy rap.
Yeah.
Yo, Superfly, honey to the money, motherfucker. Put your mama down, and I started to pucker. Put her in the field and in the sky. I fucked your mama so low, fucked your mama high. I'm sorry.
In the background to this rap, keep going, keep rapping. In the background, I take Krista Berg's hand and pull him off into the shadows.
Yes.
Yo,
Take me.
Yo. I rap over them as they conjugate like Richard Gere and Guinevere in First Night.
And I pull him out of the shadows so everyone can watch.
Okay.
Except instead of Sean Connery, instead of stabbing a sword into the dirt, am I getting my Arthurian movies mixed? I just watch them fuck. And I rap over them, which is what King Arthur didn't do. Yo. I like the shape of your ass thrusting in and out. I like the way your dimples like to pout. Like to look at your manly calves. Like to look at both male halves coming together to form androgyny. I like to witness sexual heterogeny. I like to see a wiener go into a butt. I like to look at it. But I like to also participate, so I'm gonna drop my pants and masturbate. I'm gonna spread my seed onto the dirt, and where I come from, that's called starting to flirt.
Thank you for coming to Harmontown, everybody. We did it.
That was a rapping closer. Thanks for. That was a bit of an epic.
How about a round of applause for Greg Proops, everyone? Duncan Trussell, Aaron McGathy, Spencer Crittenden, and of course everybody here at Meltdown Comics for making this the best place to do a podcast in the world. I'm your comptroller, Jeff Davis. Thank you very much. One more time for your mayor, Dan Harmon. We will try and watch the abominable Dr. Phibes this week and get back to you, Marcy. And we're still Monday nights until further notice, until we move to Sundays. Someone put their character sheet in the ice bucket? What the fuck? Thank you for coming, everybody. We love you all dearly.